Hey everyone, I'm here at the pot right now and I just want to give a little update because we are going to actually clean everything up in here with the two storms that we had, and I didn't even have a chance to come and care for it here so much. Things are not looking very good, so I'm gonna clear up all the dead vines and clear up the soil a little bit. We're not going to do any fall planting here. Mostly a lot of the things are dead or dry, so the marigolds are okay. Danny's here today, my partner, and he'll help me out because it's a lot and we have to get it done sooner or later. So all of this dead stuff and things in the ground, they're not looking good. We are gonna clear everything up and just put it up on the compost pile over here. So if my neighbor do want to do some fall planting, he can, but we are not. We're only doing fall planting in our front yard garden that I'll keep updating you guys about too. So I'm gonna get started because we have limited time, but mostly we're just going to clean up everything and I'm going to show you guys how things are looking after we're done with the work. We are actually putting this in a compost here in this garden because I share this place with my neighbor. But if it was my own garden, I would take all of these things and I would probably lay it on top of the soil and let it compost in place. But I know that looks messy and a lot of people don't like that, so I'm not doing that in here. But if it was up to us, that's what we would do. Or we would come here after clearing all of this and planting a cover crop, so we make sure that the soil doesn't stay bare because bare soil is not very healthy. But for now, just for the sake of looking cleaned up, and because we started this, we planted all of this, we want to make sure we take care of it up to the end. So I'm going to clear everything that we planted, but that would be our approach if this place belonged to us. Alright, so I guess it got cut off because the maximum recording time had reached, I guess, for my time lapse. But here is how it looks after we kind of cleaned up. So we took lots of the stuff out. I am not putting any mulch or anything in here this time, but this is the tomatillo. The plants that are leaving, I'm gonna let them leave. Like this marigolds looking beautiful. I'll leave it in here for the bees. There's some basil with some flowers, the zinnias. So it doesn't look as nice as it was looking and through like peak summer season, but that's how it's gonna go. The beans are all cleaned up. We still gotta kind of come up and do the trellis a little bit. We're running out of time today, but at least we got the bulk. These flowers are going to stay here. All of those peppers are going to stay. They're all still producing. I'm not even gonna harvest some before I head back home. And there's some, was the red one over there, and that's it. And unfortunately we're gonna leave the soil as is. As I said, I could have put that's all the stuff that we took it out. Yes, maybe in the fall he can put some leaves in here, but that's how we're gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna just fix it up real quick. I don't want my camera to stop recording again. Some more peppers in there, but I will just finish kind of cleaning everything up and head back home. But this is mostly what it's actually going to look like. And we're not planting a fall garden in here. This is just eventually gonna go back to go to sleep for the winter. There's a lot of tomatillos in this plant, so this one is definitely stands of being there, enjoying the flowers. Gonna wait for the tomatillos to get mature and we're gonna harvest to make salsa. This will be from this side. I'll fix those PVC pipes too. Here, fig tree. It's crazy. There are some figs on this tree, but they're all from a neighbor, so he will come and harvest. But we'll try to clear up more eventually this season. But moving on, I'm mostly just going to be showing my front yard garden now. That's for me going to be mainly focused on. A crazy visitor in there, a squirrel. Just jumped over. I don't think I could get it in camera. It's right here, it's right there in the grapevine, which is not doing very great too, by the way. The grapevine is not really, it's dying back now too. We also harvested some leeks, but we're gonna leave them here for my neighbor.